What's up, everybody? It's the Scrimmage Scrubs. I'm JC. This is my man Drew. Matt Ryan get a long pass to Julio Jones on the sideline. He makes an outstanding catch to get both feet in. At that point, they're on New England Patriots 22-yard line.
Mm-hmm. Because at least at this point in time, at a 20-28 game with little time on the clock left, that was it underneath 4 minutes. How much?
4
time?
minutes 40 seconds left on the clock after the Julio Jones catch.
So 4 minutes 40 seconds. At least if you run the ball a couple times, assuming no crazy botches or anything, you lose a couple of yards or whatever, or you gain yards, but at least you stay in field goal range to keep the game a two-score game, to essentially put it out of reach for the Patriots.
Now, I want to get into this point too, right? Is Matt Ryan of the pedigree where that call comes into his headset and he comes to the huddle and he says, no, we're not running that play. And he audibles. He calls his own play. He says, we're going to run.
Well, you think he would be at the pedigree, at the level to do that because he just won MVP. And it's, what is he? He came into the league in 2008 or so. It's been nearly 10 years. Nearly 10 years you've been in the league. I think by now, especially with the command of the offense that he has, you should be able to make a change. Call the audible. But, again, they had faith in their strategy, which was an aggressive play style, as you saw from beginning to end. And they just thought maybe they could execute better. And a couple holding calls, and a sack. I mean, in that situation, you think that he'd see that we're in field goal range to take maybe a sack for a couple yards, but to take a 10-plus yard sack right there, that was killer too.
If you look at the whole game, Matt Ryan actually plays well.
He played very well.
His numbers are 17 for 23 for 284 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Obviously, he had the fumble.
Mm-hmm.
To me, his fundamental mistake here is not calling the audible or not throwing the ball away or somehow taking a sack for lesser yardage. It's hard. Obviously, it's easier for us to analyze that and say he should have done ABC. I've played quarterback before, and I've run around in a pocket. It's easy to say what you could have done better afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But in that situation, for the Super Bowl, I think, you call the audible in that situation. When you've played the way he's played all season, when you're a quarterback of his pedigree, you call the audible, especially after seeing how important the right play call can be just 2 years ago when Seattle doesn't run on the goal line and they throw the interception.
And